I'm here today to discuss the Double Alpha Racer holster. The Racer holster is a mechanism just like the Race Master holster, but rather than having the aluminum holster body and the interchangeable Delrin inserts, the entire body of the holster is Delrin. No inserts are possible, but this allows us to provide the same features and performance on a much cheaper package. We get several people asking how to dismantle this body and how to get access to the mechanism on the inside for cleaning or for minor adjustments which may be required to the slide lock for better fitting to your individual guns. So I'd like to show you today how we're going to do that. We'll start by removing the holster body from the hanger. Just makes it easier to handle, and that's easily achieved simply by loosening the one front screw in the front. To get access to the mechanism, the side panel needs to pop out. Now the side panel can be pushed out from the inside using the blunt end of a hex key or a screwdriver. Just give it a sharp shove and you'll see that it pops out from its undercut. It's sitting in place here beneath an undercut cut in the Delrin. Now these plates are not designed to be assembled and removed too often. You shouldn't need to take this apart very often, but it is handy to be able to see the mechanism, to be able to get access to it should you need to do any kind of cleaning or adjustments. The tension screw, and you'll see that the mechanism here works very much the same way as it does in the Race Master holster. The tension screw though is not designed to be adjustable as it is in the Race Master, so it's a screw that's set into place. You have the wedge and the spring very much the same way as it works in the Race Master. Once that plate is removed, the screw can be screwed out and removed from the holster with its aluminum wedge and spring as a separate assembly. Should you want to remove the slide lock as well, you have access to the hex key in the back. Removing that screw will enable the slide lock to pop out from the side window. Here you can see the workings of the safety mechanism in the holster, and that's the slide lock which retains the gun in place. Now should you have a lot of dust and grime build up in here, you can take a cloth or an air hose and clean all of that out. A very handy device to use here is the silicone cloth. Silicone cloth is a great tool for cleaning because it allows you, in addition to actually cleaning off the dirt from these parts, to give it a little bit of an extra silicone coating which really smooths things up and makes the holster work that much slicker and easier for you. So you can clean the dirt out and dust using that silicone cloth, also available from Double Alpha. Then to assemble once again, your slide lock slides into place. The first thing you want to do is put that M3 screw in the back into place. That holds the slide lock securely and prevents it from getting lost or being in the wrong position. You screw that in only as far as you can easily turn it. You don't make it tight. Leave just a little bit of the head of the screw protruding out the back. This is for easy access to that mechanism in case you need to lift the slide lock manually. Next, you're going to reassemble the wedge. Make sure that it is correctly assembled. It's important that you take note of that small little dot that's on the top of that wedge right there. That dot indicates the upward position. This should be on the top part, and you need to be visible to you. That ensures that the wedge is in the right position. The screw and the spring go through that wedge and into their hole on the opposite side of the holster body. And once that's aligned and in place, you can screw that down. Now don't over tighten this. If you make this too tight, you're going to have more resistance in the draw. Basically the design here is so that the head of the screw should be just below the surface that the plate will assemble into. No further than that. Slightest amount of tension on the spring, and that would be the correct position. Now to reassemble the plate, you're going to want to place the holster body on a flat surface. Make sure you engage the top and the bottom so that the plate is in place, and then using a little plastic hammer, a couple of taps, and you'll see that that plate is now locked back into place, and it's not going to dislodge or come out. It's there to close the side of the holster. Finally, you can then take the holster body, which is now reassembled, put it back in its desired position on the rod, and tighten up that front screw securely, and you have now reassembled your Racer holster. So that's how you take apart the double alpha racer holster for cleaning or for slide maintenance or for the most minute adjustments that you may need to do to your slide lock for a better fit to your gun. Hope you found that helpful.